Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So the name of my channel is called The Crap I Buy. So I either buy good crap or bad crap. It's you to decide. So I also talk about like crappy people, crappy situation, crap in general. I call it crap because like it's more entertaining like this than just say like, I want to talk about good products or bad products. It's you to decide. Like my mom was saying like you shouldn't say fuck, but why not? It gives like spiciness, like you guys are listening and we're like, oh, what you gonna say next, what's you gonna say next. I'm entertaining, it's fun. Like I like doing YouTube videos. You guys should like try it out. I got some clipping extensions as well. Like you guys should like try it out. It's also very cool. I got some glittery like eyeshadows. I'm like a unicorn. And today I'm gonna talk about how to make friends. So, it's like everybody have friends, everybody's happy, blah, 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 blah. But I'm sure that everybody's watching this is still wondering what this might say on how to make friends. I always had good friends, like growing up, like when I was a tomboy, like guy friends, and then I end up with crappy friends, and then I end up with good friends, and now I will always be with good friends. But I always have like a facility to make friends. I always been like surrounded with people. And there's like steps how to make friends, there's a way you can make friends. Let's dig into it. That's my intro. I try to make it entertaining for you guys. And if you guys like my video and shit and watched it, like every single video, put a comment. Like what the hell, like I'm doing that and I don't know if people watching it or not. I just see the views, but maybe you just like click off, like, So to make friends, it's like, it's organic. It's like grainy. Like, you can't just like, okay, you can make friends. You have to be nice. You have to be pretty. You have to be smart. Like, like, first of all, it's so important. Number one rule, pick your friends. Like me, I used to make friends with everybody and it wasn't good because I was stuck with those idiots. I didn't want to be friends with them, but I felt bad. Like, I have so many people nice to me. They talk to me. I cannot be friends with everybody. Pick your friends. Like watch them, see what they're doing, see their personality, like, like it just come organic. It's like you're in a party and you talk to this person is super nice and you have a good conversation and you drift apart. You never talk to this person ever again. To make friends, you need to have things in common that want to make friends with a long term. It's like a mirror. You want to like that person sees you how you see them and like sees you who you are, and you like they see you as you are and you see them as who they are. Like, it's like a mirror. Like, if I would talk like this all the time, like I would probably not have any friends because like it's not reflecting of who they are, like they don't talk like this, like it's just that you have to mirror yourself. But that's a problem. Some people, they're fake. They will mimic you. They will talk exactly like you, say exactly what you want to hear, be all nice, and then eventually after a couple months, they're all fake. And you're like, what the hell I'm doing this friend? Same thing with relationship. Like girls especially, they're better at this game than guys. Guys gonna be like more themselves than girls. Like girls, like it's just a headache because a girl to girl, like if you notice that the first time you meet a girl, you're gonna be super nice to her. We always super nice to each other, but we hate like the crap of them. Like, when I meet a new girl, I hate her already. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be her friend. Ugh. And she talks to me, she's super nice. I'm like, oh, she's not that bad. But she probably hate the crap of me too. We hate each other, but we just try to be polite. But I, like, because I was a tomboy, I thought like, oh, they really want to be my friend. Oh, like, but at the end of the day, no. They just like, it's a girl code. Like, there's so many girl code and shit. Don't go with your girlfriend crush. Don't go with girlfriend, boyfriend, like blah, 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 blah. And one of the girl code is like, you meet a new girl, like try to be like yourself and be a bitch. It's freaking hard. Like you don't want to be a bitch, like, so it's better to be authentic. I made a video about authenticity where like the girl talked to you, she's like, hi, you're like, oh, I'm doing gang gong, bitch, how are you? She's gonna think you're weird or whatever, but she's gonna know who you are, and then she's gonna respect you more. It's really important, like when you meet new people, to be yourself, like, and if you feel bad about this, watch my video, like, you get some self-confidence. Don't ever be fake. Me, I like when I go to a party, I'm alone. I sit alone. Like I'm with my friend, whatever, but I have people constantly coming to me. I attract people constantly because I don't know, like I have confidence, I myself, I make some funny jokes, but the thing I do to make friends, the most important is that I listen. It's so important to listen. Like me with my friends, I listen 80% and I talk 20%, except for like one friend that actually I can talk, you know, like a couple friends I can talk, talk more, but most of my friends, I listen. And you can do a personality test to see what kind of personality you have. And me, I'm the advocate. So I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna help them. And people love it. People love to talk about their problems. Like, I don't know why, but people come to me with their problems all the time, and I try to solve it. I listen for real, and I try to solve their problems. It's really helpful, like, you know, for them, like that somebody genuinely want to listen. And that's how I make good friends, by listening. You really listen. You're not like, when you talk to somebody and the person doesn't listen back. The person's like talk over you, and like you're like, yeah, like my boyfriend cheated on me, and I'm like, blah, 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 my boyfriend too, blah, 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 blah. And like, I don't feel like understood. Like me, I shut up and I listen. I say yeah, to make them know that I'm listening, but I don't talk. I let them talk fully. So they feel like they're supported. They feel like they somebody listening to them for once. It's so important. You know, I'm not a therapist, but I really want to help people. And then when it comes to their problems, I'm going to be engaged. It's not like you listening and you're like, oh my God, are they going to shut up now? Like, oh my God, so much shit, blah, 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 blah. And you don't want to be rude and you're still listening. And I'm like, oh, you don't need friends like this. You need like if you have to do this for every single person you meet, everybody going to shove their crap to you and you have to listen to everybody. Like, you don't want to listen to everybody. I'm very selective with my friends. I'm selective who I want to listen to, who I'm putting my energy, because it takes a little energy to listen. So, you know, I'm selective to my friends, I'm authentic, and I listen. So important. Another thing with friends, like in high school, there was a group of girls that I always tried to be nice. I wanted to be their friends, you know, and then they would never acknowledge me. Never acknowledge me. They're like, ew, who's this girl? Like, she's so nice to me. Why she's nice to me? I was just like wanting to make friends. And then I said, you know, fuck them. I'm just gonna do my thing. So it was a gym class and I started running and showing them I was athletic, showing them I was like good at sports. Like, you know, I didn't even pay attention to them anymore. And they were all sitting in a bench. And then when I sat down, I sat the most opposite way of them. And they look at me and then like they wanted to say hi. And I'm like, rejection. And then they all come to me like, what's wrong? Because it's unpredictability. Like, you know, when you're unpredictable, you show dominance, you show who you are, you show like nobody knows who you are. So I was unpredictable because I used to say hi to them all the time and then I just switch and I became a bitch. And oh yeah, and people love bitches. Like, you know, like I said I'm a bitch, but if people come after me, I come after them. But I make friends by insulting the shit of them. I make friends with somebody, like he insulted me and I insulted him back and we keep insulting each other until like we were like, haha, that's so funny. Like, the way you insult the person is so funny. It's like, yeah, you too, man. You're so funny. We became, like, best friends. It's, like, sometimes, like, conflicts makes friends better because you're yourself. You're going to show them who you are. You're going to be angry and say bad stuff. And then eventually, like, if you can take it, you show the person dominance. Like, you know, when you're dominant, you're confident, you're strong, people will like, navigate towards you because you show, like, strength, that you can protect them, you can be there for them. Show dominance is super important, you know. So that's what I did to those girls in high school. Like at the gym class, I showed dominance. I showed like, you know, I'm better than you guys. I can run faster, I can run longer, I'm better in sports, I'm better in everything. What you guys doing in a stupid gym class? You can even kick a ball. And like, you have to say nothing. And then they all came to me, we became super friends. They accepted me eventually for who I was, because I didn't give a crap and I showed dominance. So showing dominance, so you don't have to show off. You don't have to have a Ferrari. Like, you know those idiots with Ferraris and they think they're so cool and shit? Doesn't make you get friends. Everybody's going to be with you because you have a Ferrari. Nobody cares about you, cares about your car. It's more like organic dominance. You know? It's more showing that you're powerful without this crap. You're powerful just being you. You're powerful by attracting people, just being you. And people will come to you, navigate towards you, and will like you for who you are, you know? And then it's super important as well for friendship to, like, nurture the friendship. You know, I have a friend, I call her once a week because she told me, and I like, okay, if she wants me to call her, I'll call her. You know, I have a friend, like, you know, I always like been there for the person's birthday party because it's important for him to have a birthday party and to have friends. I'm always showing up. If I don't show up, there's a big excuse. Like, I'm always gonna be there. You have to nurture the friendship. You have to talk to them once in a while, check on them. I have a friend who calls me like every week to check on me. You know, I have a friend that always comes to me on Facebook. If you're listening, you know who you are, and say, how are you? And then it says, BBF, like BFF, like appreciate you. Like, you know, they check on me. It makes you feel good. And then like, you also have to open up to your friends. Oh my God, I have a cat party here. Cats everywhere. You have to open up as well. Like, opening up, it means that you say important information about yourself. I realized that like I wasn't open that much before and I wasn't telling what's going on with me. When you open up, people feel like you trust them and they feel good about themselves because they feel like, oh my God, like she's opening up about her problems and they want to fix the problems. Lots of people want to fix problems too. You can fix their problems, but if you have problems, talk to them. Some people will gossip about your problems, stay away from them. Like, you know, give them a test. And then if they tell everybody, well, screw them. Start with a small problem. But people like to fix things. So when I have an issue, I call my friends. And I'm like, I have an issue. Can you help me? Every single one of them help me. All there for me. You know? It's also important that, you know, when you're friends, you basically show them, like, things about yourself that you don't show to other people. Like one of my friend, one of my best friend, like I say, shut up. Like he talks, I was like, oh, shut up. Can you shut up? Like you talk too much. I would never say that to other people, but I said that to him because he allow me to show things about myself that I don't show to anybody. You feel exclusive. You know, shut up. Like, oh, you talk so much, blah, 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 blah. I would never say that. Like you never see me doing that to anybody, but I does it because actually like, I show them, like, sometimes I don't want to listen. To show him, sometimes I don't want to listen. Sometimes, like, I don't pay attention. Sometimes, like, I'm bored. Sometimes, like, you know, I show things about me and then you feel exclusive. You feel like, oh my God, I have a better status in your life. You know, when it comes to group, there's always a group status. They're always like the alpha female. There's always prettier than everybody else. And they have the rest, you know, the rest, like, they compete for each other. I talk about beta, alpha, sigmas, and omegas. There's always an hierarchy, but try to not be in that kind of hierarchy because you know what? Like me in a group, I'm the sigma that push everybody up. I push everybody up. Like I will never bring anybody down in my group. I take care of everybody, I organize shit. I'm always the boss in a way, but I like everybody else to be the boss, but I'm just taking shit. I get shit done. And this is where you want to position yourself in a group. You get shit done. You get the resources. You take care of people. You listen to their crap or not crap. You listen to them. And then you put yourself that you always organize. You're always there. Like you always like take care of everybody. Because nobody's going to go after you. People will respect you. You providing something quality to the group. Because at the end of the day, there's always like a group dynamic. When I moved to Toronto, I was around like a group dynamic and then like they were like stealing from me and bring me down and make me feel like shit. Well, I provide to them and then they bring me down and stealing my shit. You know, like the group dynamic was toxic. But then I ended up with another group dynamic that was actually super positive and they always check on me, always take care of me, appreciate what I do for them, always appreciate what I do for them. You know, if I lose my shit, they will find for me, like, you know. So you have to be in a positive group dynamic because sometimes you can be in a toxic group dynamic and that's bad, you know. Other things with friendship, well, you know, you have to present yourself in a good way. Like, you know, like I like have my ponytail hair, like I get a compliment to them in class. People get like, oh, what you do, you know, like, oh, I do tarot reading, I'm a DJ, I do this. Like if you have a lot of stuff going on in your life, people will really enjoy being around you because you're unique. You're like a unicorn. You have stuff going on. Our friends do painting. Our friends always in fitness. Know that you have like stuff like hobbies. People will pay attention to you because you do something good. If you always like home in your mother's basement and do nothing, people will not pay attention to you that much. Like why I would be your friend? Like what you bring me that's so positive? well, I'm nice. Well, what else? Like, you know, like people get bored of you. You obviously have to have your own shit together, your own independence, your own hobby. And if you don't need them, you can cut them like this. Because at the end of the day, like, you don't have to be a slave to be friends with people. You need to have your own independence and have your own shit and do your own hobbies. That's what I do. I have my own hobbies and I can provide to my friends my hobbies. I can send them good music. I can do tarot reading for them. I can help them with their hair and tell them where I got my stuff. You know, help them with the unicorn, like, oh, it's so sparkling. Look at that. You know, I'm always providing, helping. I always have something going on with me. There's always something new. It's always fun. You know, you know what I love the most about like my friendship with my friends is the juicy gossip. They always come with me with juicy gossip. There's always something juicy they have to talk about. And I love it, man. I'm like, give me more. I love juicy gossip. And they know that about me. So they respect me and they tell me juicy gossip. You know, it's very pleasant. And at the end of the day, to make friends, you know, you need to be selective. You need to be authentic. You need to have stuff going on in your life. But most importantly, you need to not need friends. If you don't need friends, people will come to you naturally. Because I'm not like, oh, I want to make friends, I want to make friends, I want to make friends, I need to make friends. Like, people will feel that. You need to be natural and be like, you know what, I don't give a crap, I don't need anybody. They will come to you. I sit down by myself at parties and everybody came in my room, like, what the hell? And I like people sit next to me, everybody was talking to me, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Because I didn't give a crap about nobody, I was just doing my own thing. So yeah, you know, that's important, like not needing to make friends. It's gonna come naturally. And like I said, like be selective and be happy with yourself first and be positive. So that was my channel, like my topic about making friends. If you have like something positive, say it. Put a positive comment, put a thumb up, and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, like, you know. And if you want to say something negative, oh, what are you gonna say? Oh, what's wrong with your background? What's wrong with your unicorn hair? You know what? I'm gonna summon the devil, and devil is my friend, and he's gonna back me up to you. I know you're gonna get scared because I have buddies everywhere. I buddies with the ninjas, buddies with the Russians, buddies with the devil, buddies with everybody. Ha ha ha! You know, I'm friends with everybody. You know. So don't put anything negative, but that was my my review, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.